Hi everyone, I'm Joe Ayers with CalTV Entertainment, and I'm here at the Durham Studio Theater on campus, and I will be taking you behind the scenes of the theater department's latest production, A Murder of Crows, opening this weekend. Okay, so I'm here with the show's director, Peter Glazer. So Peter, can you just talk to us a little bit about what the show's about and the kind of things we can expect to see in this production?
Well, one thing about Mac Wellman plays is that you never know what to expect to see, so I don't want to give you all the secrets. But it's a dark family comedy. It takes place in Northern California, actually, and it's about a young girl who tries to figure out how to survive in a really crazy world where the environment's falling apart, where her family's falling apart. And what's kind of amazing about it is that it's also funny. And in the world of Mac Wellman, these three crows sort of exemplify the possibilities of what might be, of change, of the possibility of change. So you meet Susanna, her mother and father, you meet her aunt and uncle, her brother, and three crows, and that's sort of the landscape of the play.
Awesome. And what do you hope the audience takes away from this show?
I really want them to understand, I want them to get a sense of an unusual kind of writing, an unusual style of writing. Mac Wellman is a genius playwright. He's been writing for many years. He will be here actually during the run, and he really is interested in presenting the world in a almost hyper-real way with a great deal of theatricality, and his theatrical language, not only the way he writes words, but the way he stages theater, is so different from what we're used to that I believe that it actually communicates his ideas in a very compelling way. I hope that audiences come away with some really interesting questions. I think this is a play that provokes a lot of dialogue and conversation, and excited at this kind of sort of very, very grand theatricality in a very small environment. So those are the things I'm hoping for.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter. Can't wait to see the show.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
With Sam, who plays Raymond. So Sam, can you just talk to us a little bit about what it's been like to play Raymond and what it's been like to be part of this production?
It's been fantastic to be a part of the production. Playing Raymond has been very interesting. On the bill it says, I believe it says, Raymond dead or not dead. I'm not quite sure how that's put on the bill, but in the beginning of the play, the characters believe I'm dead. So it's very interesting to play someone who is older than me and also who might not be alive in the show.
What do you hope the audience takes away from this show?
I hope the audience takes away Mac Wellman's writing, actually, because his writing is so interesting that it's taken us a long time for us to try to understand it, and we don't even know if we understand it quite yet. But we're justifying our understanding it through the show. But I think his writing is such that it can be interpreted so many different ways in so many different points of view. So I think that his writing is something that I really want the audience to take away as something that is profound but completely simple at the same time.
A Murder of Crows will be running in the Durham Studio Theater this weekend from November 19th to November 22nd, so make sure you go out and buy your tickets soon. This is a show you surely won't want to miss. For CalTV Entertainment, I'm Joe Ayers. See you next time.
So I was wondering, for the people who aren't as familiar, could you describe your sound?
I think we've just come down to electronic R&B. I think it's like a new genre that's been formulating over the last few years, just like a